Hello everyone, welcome to ST Model Cars. In this video, I would like to show you this 1/18 scale BMW X5. This is the second generation E70 body coat, and this is made by Kyosho. I bought this many years ago, and honestly, I didn't remember how much I paid for it. But I kept this in my collection because to me, this is one of the Kyosho's release that's, as I would say, as close as it gets to being perfect. Great QC, no issues really whatsoever. Great proportions. I love the dark blue color exterior with the beige interior. I don't know. To me, this is one of Kyosho's best releases. During that period, and honestly, it still holds itself pretty well if you compare it to the newer diecast cars. And as you can see, this is full opening diecast, right? So let me close everything here. You can kind of see the car with everything being closed. And this is just a personal taste, but this is the E70 is probably my favorite BMW X5 design, just because I think it's very easy on the eyes. It's very timeless. As time goes on, right? To my eyes, at least, it doesn't look aged. It still looks very current and just very classy. So let's take a closer look at this Kyosho X5. All right. The front here, you get a really good details of the headlight behind the lens, right? You have the low beam and high beam clusters there, as well. They're trying to simulate at that time that angel eyes daytime running light, right? You can kind of see there. They try to simulate it pretty well. I think it really captures the essence of or the look of the E70 X5, right? And you have the clear turn signal here inside the behind the lens, right? And grille in the middle, really nicely done. The outside of it is chrome, right? And the slats, the insert, they're like that brushed aluminum color. So it's not just like everything chrome, right? They actually have a different materials here. Different colors. This is like a bright chrome again, and this is the brushed aluminum. So nicely done. And you get the fog light here on the front fascia. They're separate lenses, so they're not just painted, right? And you have the grille opening in the bottom. Unfortunately, none of these are perforated, so these are just molded. Okay, you got the BMW logo right there in the middle of the hood. Looking at under the hood, this is a half engine, so only the top half, the engines are molded, but the details are quite nice actually. So this is the V8 power plant. So you got the two intakes runners there, right? And the details are pretty nice, except everything is kind of molded in black plastic, right? There's no different coloration for like the coolant reservoir and all that, But overall, I think details quite acceptable. Okay, you got the two windshield wiper here, separate pieces, and no sunroof, or moonroof whatsoever on this E70 X5. Here's the side view of the X5, and taking a closer look at the wheel and tires, you see the brake rotors there behind the wheels, as well as the brake calipers. Same with the back there. Okay. You have the turn signal repeater here on the front fender, and you get the 4.8 I emblem there. Let's take a closer look at the interior. Okay. Really nicely done by Kyosho. Right, here's the view of the door panel. You get the two color beige and black with the wood panels. So here's the look at the dashboard. If you look at the side of the seat and the front seat here, they give you really nice details for the seat adjustments right here on the side. Okay. And here's a view of the dashboard. So you see the infotainment screen there, the built-in infotainment screen in the center, the HVAC controls underneath the AC fans, and the shifter as well. So, and if you look at the seat, let me show you the seat, right? They included that really nice stitch pattern on the side of the seat there. So that's pretty realistic, as well as the armrest. If you look at the center armrest, you see that stitch pattern as well. So, okay, fully carpeted interior, of course. And here's the view of the back seat. So you have, there's an additional screen there behind the console, the front console for the rear passenger. You have the HVAC in the middle there, right? And here's the view of the back seat. So the one thing that I'm kind of curious about, like for some reason, like if you look at the door panel on the back, it's missing the door pull. Like if you look at the front, you know, there's the door pull, the silver door pull to open the door, and for some reason they don't include that in the back. You know, so that's kind of a bummer. It's kind of an oversight in Kyosho, I think, which is too bad. Okay, let me put this back. All right, so let's take a look at the rear of the X5. The really good, cool thing about this is Kyosho really replicates how the real car opens. So, like if you look at the top half or the top 2/3, I guess, of the tailgate, right? They opens up like this, and then the bottom part actually swings down. So, you know, and then there's this transition piece, you know, that kind of goes in and out with the tailgate, right? So you don't see all the hinges and all the like the gapping distance, I guess, between the tailgate and the floor when this is in the open position. And that's replicated nicely here by Kyosho, if you look, right? And a fully carpeted trunk, you know, you have this lever here, I guess, this handle. And the real car, you can lift this up and, you know, get access underneath this floor. But, you know, you can't really do that here in this 1/18 scale. Okay. And they have like a separate piece here for the cover, you know, so this is like the rollout cover that you can use to cover your cargo and give you a little bit more privacy, right? So this is, it's not working, you can't really stretch it out, but at least it's, you know, included here as a separate piece, which is a really nice detail. And I'm going to say this again, this Kyosho, the E70 Kyosho, you know, I will hold up the build quality and the details against the latest diecast release in the sub $100 range. And, you know, I think this is still not out of place. So, okay, and here's the interior from the driver's side, right? You get the details of the instrument panel there, the 3-spoke steering wheel with the BMW logo in the middle, and there's some button in the steering wheel, but the nice thing is look at all these details on the turn signal stock, right? You get all the markings there, you know, so that's quite nice, you know, that Kyosho does that. And here's the light control. Okay, and last but not least, let's take a look at underneath the car. So here it is, pretty decent detail actually. You know, you have a pretty good detail of the front suspension, right? And this have a working suspension, as you can see here. Okay. And yeah, you have the access here, the access hole here on this metal plate for oil change. Okay, you can see their separate exhaust here, goes on the back, and you see the rear suspension and the rear differential as well. Also working suspension on the rear. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the review of this BMW X5 E70. And if you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, feel free to post them in the comment section. And I would much appreciate it if you can subscribe to the channel if you haven't. And I will see you in my next video. Thanks for watching.